What is this? This isn't Lifeline. Nah, this isn't Lifeline at all. What are you doing, Hin? You've gone crazy. That's true. I've become crazy and bitter over the years. Actually, I'm just fucking sick of Lifeline. I'm gonna get to it here in a little bit, but watching Jona's initial Ikaruga video fucking cracked me the fuck up. I was laughing for like a good 20 minutes. Oh boy, he wasn't joking about anything. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a little bit of time on my day today. I have a couple hours, but I have some stuff I need to do for Adepticon that I'll be doing on later and go work out. But probably do a little bit of Lifeline after this. I just wanted to do a very short video, maybe 15-20 minutes of this. A little bit partially just to rub it in John's face that he got to get good, but mostly honestly to help him out with some tips and tricks on this game. Because Ikaruga's rough. Ikaruga's real damn rough. And I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, if you aren't used to this kind of game, you're gonna get your fucking ass kicked. I'm no expert by any means. There are people who are fucking infinitely better than me in this game. They are disgusting robot people who understand the ins and outs of things like this in a way that I will never understand. I just figure I'm pretty alright at this game. So I'll hopefully give him some tricks. I may be quiet at parts because honestly this game takes a bit of your concentration, and talking while playing this game is a motherfucker. So we'll hopefully, maybe I'll just do the first level or two, give him little pointers here or there, see how long this goes. Hey cat. Why are you all up in my business now, cat? Business cat. Alright. Well, here we go. Alright, so big thing here, showing off a little bit of the difference. Easy mode, obviously enemies, when you blow them up, you don't get shot back. Normal, if you shoot something with the same color, shoots back, they always get shot back. I don't really think there's much difference outside of those, but man, does it make it way fucking harder. Alright, so here we go. So one of the first things I'm going to talk about is chains. You know the polarity thing already. Da 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 da. Switch to color, you absorb that color, you can get hurt by the opposite color. The big thing with that is you do double the damage to the opposite color. So later on when enemies take a lot of hits, it becomes a necessity. Also, I'm not talking about chains. Ah, fuck. Alright. So you see in the top left where it says chain status? Every 3 enemies of the same color you kill gives you a chain. I'm not going to really worry about it right here. I'm just going to kill these guys. But you see how, like, it builds up a chain. Chain multipliers are how you get big points. What's the point of big points? Big points gives you extra lives. If you're trying to do it and without it continues, you will need those extra lives. But outside that, this is how you get better rankings in levels. And, you know, if that's what you're going for, obviously, that's what professional players do. Like I said, not by any means am I a fucking pro at this game. There are people way better than me at this. I just know, I played a lot of Ikaruga for a while there. And, you know, it's just, you learn the in and outs of the game and how to play it. I played a lot back on the GameCube. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. But yeah. See, like right here, this is what I'm talking about. And this is going to get into my next point for Jona. You play very defensively, which I understand why. You know, it makes sense. You see the color. Oh, I can't be hurt by half the enemies. Alright, apologies. Ooh, I felt a big sneeze going on. Oh man, you ever get that where you have to sneeze and you can't, and it's the fucking worst thing ever? Alright, but anyway, I'll pause. I'll talk about that real quick. But a lot of the times, you know, being defensive is great, but you want to kill things before they have a chance to kill you, because the longer you're fighting something, the more chance you have to fuck up. So you really want to just kill it as quickly as possible. So sometimes you need to be offensive. You need to get on that attack and just do as much damage, and it becomes an issue of not relying on the polarity to protect you, but relying on your ability to dodge. Because you need to get better at dodging, because eventually, especially later levels, there's so much on the screen, you need to be able to dodging half of it while using the polarity to absorb the other half. So if you haven't gotten good at dodging at that point, you're going to die no matter what polarity you are. So it's a good skill to develop. Hi, cat. Early on in the game. So just sticking on the defense ain't gonna cut it. Um, that's just my word of advice on that. You'll see it a little bit here on the first boss. The first boss is a really good practice for that philosophy, and you'll be seeing it here in a minute. All right, all right. I feel like that sneeze is gone, so I'm gonna get back into this. Also, I use the D-pad. It's just a little easier for me. Um, but yeah, see, like with these trades, the opposite polarity just tears through them. Which will get me to my other thing, which you'll see I did right there. That I noticed, Jona, you need to use the damn the lasers more. It's not super hard to get them refilled, but they can take out a lot of the little shit on the screen that's gonna fuck you over, and they can, you know, just do more damage. It's worth using it when you hand. Obviously, don't spam it. It's not gonna do much if you do it that way. Oh, I need the opposite color. See, this first wave, super easy. The only thing you really have to avoid here are the black ones. I could just get up in his face. Alright. Oh god, this fucking sneeze. I'm sorry I paused again. Oh god. I don't know what it is. The big thing with that is, you know, reverse polarity, I obviously would have torn through it quicker. I didn't just because I am pretty rusty at this game. I used to be able to do it pretty solidly, getting an S on this stage. But, you know, that's another hint that I'm going to give you. Being closer, you shoot more because the shots hit quicker and more is going in. Ugh. Ugh. So sometimes you want to get up in stuff's face like that. It's really only applicable for bosses in the game. But, you know, it's just a thing. Alright, let's get back to this. I'm not even following my own advice here. You'll see that in a second. So this is a really good time to practice, one, using that, but relying more on dodging. I fucked it up there. Now I look like an idiot. Instead of... Oh, I almost had it too. Instead of just absorbing. Wow, I made myself fucking look stupid dying there. Like this, you want to get hit by it. You want to absorb all of these. And as soon as you do, you switch and hit it with the opposite polarity laser beams. Well, I'm a fucking idiot and I died. So, fool is me. Get out of here. But yeah, the second part with the shield, it's a really, really good way to practice relying more on your ability to dodge minusculely, like little dodges like that, as opposed to relying on the polarity. All right, I'm gonna take a very quick break here. I'm gonna use the bathroom, as you can hear. Get the fuck out of here. Ooh, I have soda. Okay, I'll be right back, and then I'm probably gonna do this level, and that should be enough, I think, for now. Alright, and I'm back. So you're going to see right off the bat here, level 2 starts off way more intense than level 1. They just, right out the gate, they're in it. The big thing that you're going to learn in level 2, like this part right here, again is another teaching, is that you have to pick a color in certain parts and to stick with it. And, you know, again, using the lasers, the opportunity calls. And just go with it. Just ride it out. It becomes an issue of not seeing things, but just learning to ignore things instead of panicking. Like, you know, I'm white, so I just ignore everything that's white on the screen. I think it's supposed to be blue and red, actually, not white and black, but both just seem pretty. So this is how you get chains here. But I already messed up somewhere along the line. I missed a white. Ugh, itchy. Because I'm not worrying too much about the chain. I'm not trying to do a full playthrough of this game or be a master at it or anything. But it is a good way to get extra lives and just that kind of shit, honestly. Like if I wanted to get more points here, I would use one of the explosions to hit all the boxes that I can't. The danger in that a lot of times is that you'll hit other enemies and then they'll shoot shots your way of the opposite polarity and hit you. That might be a problem just on the harder setting. But like I said, I also like using the D-pad. I feel like I have a little more control over the precision. Okay. I have a little more control over the precision of my movements as opposed to using the joystick. So why did I pause here? Because this is the part that I saw Jona having the biggest fucking problem with. And it follows through with the philosophy of the earlier part of learning to just ignore certain things. And this takes that to the ninth real quick because there's going to be shit all over the screen. So let's see how I do. And then I'm probably going to be a little quiet in this part because it does require a good amount of concentration. Which I commend Jona for fucking talking while he does that kind of shit. Because that's rough. That's real rough. So like right there, it just became an issue of kill it before it becomes an issue. So you gotta be willing to use those. Ah, I fucked myself there. I should have stuck to the other color. I fucked myself by switching, honestly. But it's a lesson there. That's the big thing with this game like this. It's just learning. It's a lot of lessons. Again, like I said, I haven't played Ikaruga in a long time. And I'm not a professional. I'm going to keep repeating that because I don't want people to think I've got like a fucking big head about this. And until you get more chain right here. You can do that for a little while, but eventually the screen will force you. I've never been good at getting the chain here. I know it's possible. Kind of doing that, like little shots, and then, you know, cleaning up the dudes there. This, you really just want to end it before it begins. You don't want to deal with two of them. Like, you want to switch here. Oh, I fucked up and shot my laser, because normally a second guy will come out, and you want to just laser him. Alright, so this dude. This motherfucker right here. Jona was like, I don't want to have to get up in it. You gotta get up in its face. That's just the way it is. And this becomes another fight of minuscule dodging. Little dodges will take you very far in this game. Ah! Now I'm making myself look like a fool. See, normally you want it to be dead before it gets to this point, because you don't want to deal with that. What it was about to do there, you don't want to deal with it. Just do that. Get up in his face. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Ah. What I got? 1 life? Maybe 2? I don't remember if 0 counts as 1. But there we go. Level 2. Boss destroy bonus. Haha. See. Whoop. Alright. So Jona hasn't seen this point, past this point yet. I'm going to take this until I die. I'm not going to use any continues. Like I said, I'm just trying to make a short little video here. So I'm going to take it until I run out of lives, which will probably be this level, honestly. But things really ramp up in this level, so I'm hoping to give a little preview of what's to come, because it is a little bit of bullshit, but it relies a lot on just past information of, there are times where you're just going to have to be a color and just be like, okay, I need to just pretend like those colors don't exist and you're playing a shump just avoiding the other things completely, and don't panic. That'll become apparent here in a minute. This level, I feel, actually starts off less crazy than the last one. But here's where the stuff starts. See those? Just use it. Take the absorption. Use your lasers. Clear that out so that you can absorb. Just absorb more right behind it. See? Here comes the thing. Use those fucking lasers. Oh, I screwed myself there. Again, I got impatient and I switched. I shouldn't have. This part's fun. I like doing this. I like the ride. Alright, that wasn't even the start of the level. That's gonna be something that shows up. But this is actually, this game's 5 levels. Ooh, Faith. I love this game's soundtrack, by the way. I fucking love it. It's like right here, you want to be offensive. Because they're gonna start overwhelming you real quick if you aren't. So the pattern here, it should be pretty fucking apparent before it even starts what's gonna happen. Alright, here's where the bullshit starts. Alright, this part will emphasize something I cannot emphasize enough. Little dodges. Tiny little... God, my face is itchy right now. Oh my god, okay, I have to stop. Oh my god. Okay, sorry about that. Really bad itch. Yeah, this is a game where you're like, I can't stop to scratch my face because I'm dodging. But that will emphasize tiny dodges. That's why I like the D-pad a lot more than the controller or the analog. This is partially just reflexes, partial memory, honestly. Like I said, I played this game a lot. A little bit of it is just me going off memory, but it is also just reflexes. It's been a while. Woo! Alright, I'm probably gonna die to this boss though. This mini boss. This is a mini boss. This isn't the actual like level boss either. You'll see why here in a second because it's starting to start. Yeah, this shit. Ah! Oh man, I could have done that too. Well, I am Ian for the Blue Wizard project. Hoping this video gave you guys a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of insight into the nature of Ikaruga, and hopefully it'll help Jona with some tips and tricks to get through this game. We'll meet again someday soon. Until next time, guys, I hope you really enjoy it. And I'll see you guys back at Lifeline.